Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Friday sketch session. It is Friday, May 30th. May 30th. We're almost at the end of May. I'm losing my mind. But today is Friday, and we are going to do another fantastic, weird sketch session. In fact, today's sketch session is going to be a freaking eldritch horror, I think. I don't want to make any promises, but hey there, Ellen. Yeah, today's prompt is going to be weird. So let's explore, shall we? Today's prompt is oyster, scallop, or clam with deer, elk, or moose. But I've already reduced it to moose. I'm already on moose team. And I was doing some thinking about this one last night because I didn't think I would be able to pull this off the cuff. So I did a little bit of sketching last night just to kind of prime myself. And excuse me, sorry. Whew. The allergies, we just walked in. It's a beautiful day, but the allergens are out in force. Yeah, we have a really weird combo today, and I am going to have the pleasure of trying to bring it together. Actually, one thing I want to grab is a pearlescent, one of the paints here. So I figure probably going to be doing something a little mother of pearl-esque. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. So I'm going to have that on deck, ready to go. Hey there, Horizon. Hey, John, I know you can hear me. Could you come in here for just a second before you get settled? I have something to give you. It's very important. Here he comes. I beckoned and he came. I can tell you, the thing that I'm bringing him, it's dead mice. It's frozen dead mice we brought from home to put in the freezer, and I just pulled them out of my bag, and I don't want to keep them in here. In fact, I don't think he's coming. I'm gonna open the door and fling him at him. Be right back. Mice have been delivered. For those of you who don't know, I have a snake here at the studio. Her name is Pearl, and she eats mice. And we do frozen thawed, which means that we get them frozen, little mice sickles, and then we thaw them in warm water before we give them to her. But that does mean that occasionally we have dead mice in our bag. So that's the price. Snakes gotta eat. All right, got my water here. Nice, Horizon. All right. What kind of art are you working on, Horizon? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, got that. I've got it here. I guess let me do a quick header just to knock that out. Let's see. All right, here we go. All right, folks, it is Friday. Ooh, an elven wizard. Hey, sometimes you just got to go back to the classics. And if that is an elven wizard, then by gum, you draw yourself an elven wizard. You make them as wizardy as you can. No shame in it. Sometimes it's fun to do the tropes. And just like you say, with a creative block that's been bugging you, then there's zero expectations. Just making something is a victory. It's a wonky Y. Goodness. All right. All right, you guys prepared for this crazy moose combo? It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be real weird. All right. Trying to decide how I want the colors to go. Like, what color am I going to use here? I mean, a moose is brown, but but we're going to make a weird colored moose, sort of a grayish blue. Because why not? Okay, here we go. A moose clam. Hey there, Linda. Great to see you. Goodness gracious, my allergies cannot escape. I have to have a box of tissues on hand, like constantly. I mean, it used to be a lot worse. My allergies used to be like, I have to go to the doctor and get a steroid shot bad. So I can't complain too much because it has been worse and it could be worse again. Okay, there's one moose profile. Let's go ahead and do maybe a quick uh, full body moose down here. Full body moose. Full body moose sounds like a good band name. While walking to work, uh, we passed a bit of weeds and accidentally I said one of like just the best band names that I've ever like spontaneously created, Jurassic Cabbage. Maybe it's a silly band name, but it's a really good one. I stand by it. Anyone have any fun plans this weekend? We're just getting prepared for the trip. We're leaving June 1st. Already got everything all figured out with someone who's going to be house sitting, watching the cat. And now we're just kind of like cleaning up, crossing our T's, dotting our I's. Okay. I am going to dry this really quick. Horizon, your son is graduating high school? That is so exciting. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to you as well. And you're building a house. Like a full blown house? Cuz like that's impressive. Okay, we're going to do some mother of pearl. Oh. So, I'm going to have some of that and then any of these? Nah. This ought to do just fine. That is very exciting. Definitely does not happen every day. Ah, Habitat for Humanity. I see. That makes more sense. I never worked on the building side of things, but I did do some volunteer work back when I was in college, where I would work the store. The store that I think it was Habitat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Habitat for Humanity. Where they have the store with like sort of odds and ends, building materials, kind of a thrift store for housing and construction equipment. It's not nearly as cool as building a house, though. There's got to be a real sense of accomplishment for that. Hey there, wandering. Wandering on into the stream. Well, welcome in. I'm currently making a cursed moose. Ah, that's right, restore. I knew it wasn't habitat, but I knew it was something like that. I don't remember much about my time at Restore, but I just remember a lot of walking up and down the aisles and like trying to organize the tiles and stuff to just not be total pandemonium and chaos because that stuff gets out of hand really quick. Just good old fashioned inventory management. Okay, we have our mother of pearl. So I'm going to let that dry and do a little bit of drawing on the page itself, or on the moose itself. Hey there, Daring. All right, let's sharpen some of these. All right. Okay, here comes the weird part. All right, I'm going to hit this with a heat tool really quick because I don't have a ton of time left. So let's do it. That's dry enough. Thank you, Daring. Okay, I think I'm going to need to wrap this up because I could keep rendering, because this is a really cool concept, I gotta say. With the clam mouth. Ooh, it's freaky, but cool, but freaky. So I'm picturing lots and lots of barnacles all over, really making this thing look like some creature from the depths, some haunted spirit. Okay. Yep. I'm going to leave it right here. Wandering, thank you so much for stopping by. All right, my friends, that is it for me today. Here's my cursed moose with its shiny mother of pearl antlers and weird clam mouth. You know, this is what the Roll for Inspiration game was made for. Weird combos just like this. All right, I am going to sign off for now. I'm running a little long anyway. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget, at 2 o'clock this afternoon over on Foxy, we are doing a class on watercolor skin tones. So if you're ever interested in getting into like watercolor portraits, this is going to be a good class for you. So that's over at Foxy live classes, and that's happening at 2 o'clock. Otherwise, I will catch you all later for tomorrow's sketch session, which will have what's our prompt? I don't have it written down naturally. Where did I write these down? Okay, well, I just wrote a check I couldn't cash immediately. So it's around here. I rolled something for Saturday, I'm sure. I'll see you all later. All right. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll see you around.